A texture that we don't really find in Western food is anything that is chewy, or QQ as they say in Asia. When you bite on something that is QQ, it tends to be quite elastic and it has a bit of bite and resistance to it. So think al dente pasta, but with even more chew. It's a really sought after texture all across Asia in bubble teas, desserts, and savory foods too, because there is just something so satisfying about a food that you have to properly chew. Honestly, this texture makes carbs 10 times better than they already are. A really famous dish in Korea is tteokbokki, where chewy Moorish rice cakes made from glutinous rice flour are cooked in a sweet and spicy gochujang sauce. You can find Korean rice cakes in Asian supermarkets, and I always keep a pack in the fridge because they last for ages and they're an amazing carb option when you're in a rush. All you have to do is soak them in some cold water for about 10 minutes before you want to cook them, and then chuck them in a pan with some liquid, any liquid, for about 5 minutes until they soak up the sauce, soften up, and become wonderfully chewy. The other day I was making a Japanese curry and I really couldn't be bothered to make rice, so I decided to chuck some tteokbokki in there instead. I also had some leftover mozzarella which I sprinkled over the top, and oh my god, the result was so spectacular that I just had to film this recipe for you guys. The chew from the rice cakes was amazing, and dare I say it, an even better side than a bowl of rice. This definitely isn't a traditional recipe, mixing Japanese, Korean, and Italian ingredients together, but it was truly delicious and a great reminder that you don't always have to follow the rules in the kitchen. So let me know, are there any chewy foods in your culture? And if so, what are they? I want to hear all about them.
This might be the best thing I've ever made in my life. If you make anything this winter, let it be this.